This has been a tiring weekend. First of all, we had yesterday the party at my second cousin, Terhi's second cousin, graduation party, and then today we went to Linnanmäki, and then we had another graduation party. So we have really, how do I say it, done a lot this weekend. And now I'm thinking whether I could, what do you call it, go and take a short bicycle ride. But I guess I'm gonna eat something first. Feeling wise, I'm quite happy that I was able to do both Linnanmäki and the party. We weren't there that long, but yeah, standing stationary up isn't that good, but moving a bit, it's alright. I've trouble buttoning my shirt, which I mean the topmost button is stiffer than the rest, and I normally don't wear a tie, so that's something I noticed that is a symptom, because I previously had no problem doing it. And the shirt would break, or the button would pop loose if it didn't go. It was either loose or you went into place, but now my strength, it just gives in. And I had to ask Terhi to loosen my button yesterday. So that's one nasty thing. Discovered. But yeah, I think most of the amusement park stuff, they're alright because you're mainly sitting down. I didn't go as much as I used to go, and the water slide, normally I decided not to go, but then they didn't let Elisa go unless there was an adult with them or her. So then I went on the water slide, or whatever raft type of a thing they put together. But yeah, I'm still up. I'm feeling quite tired. I don't know why. It's tired, not fatigue. And I don't know. Is it Yeah, I don't know what to say. I flew in today to Stockholm, and the whole day I'm kind of, or periodically throughout the day I've felt wobbly, and now I then decided to go to the gym. If you ever want a good gym in a Scandic, pick in Stockholm, pick Sjöfartshotellet. They have, compared to other Scandic gyms, they have an app. Maybe I'll try and take a picture or two tomorrow. It's very good. But anyway, I did some weightlifting, and now the weird thing is my left hand, I don't know if when you sleep on your arm and it goes numb, and then when it starts coming back, it doesn't have, you can move it, but it doesn't have control over it. This is the feeling that I have in my left arm at the moment. Not good. It feels weird. But the positive thing was that I wasn't rubbish, utter rubbish. I mean, I could do stuff, and I can feel it in my palms. that I've been doing something. So yeah, work day was, you know, as I said, weirdly shaky at times. Now it can be due to me getting up in the morning and traveling to Stockholm. It can be me being slightly ill. I feel that there's something in my sinuses or my nose. I'm not 100%. Or then it just can be that the disease has taken another horrible turn. I mean, these are obviously they're related to the disease, but I'm thinking what has brought it on. And now I'm debating whether to go and have lunch or not. The guys at the hotel, not the hotel, they wanted to go to some K35 buffet lunch, which eat as much as you want. It's just not my cup of tea. But that's what they did. So I piled on the salad and the rice and the potatoes and chicken. And that was about me. But anyway, on So went to the hotel and had fiskgryta. I put my, food on the room because I get these vouchers, and when I check out, then I put the vouchers there and clear the bill. But I walked up to my room, or I wrote down 428, and I thought that was my room. Walked up to 428 and noticed, oh, this is not my room. And obviously walked back to the restaurant and said that, hey, can I correct this? I don't want to be eating on somebody else's expense. He's just above me because the floors are similar. And got the bill corrected, and then there was some, a man who had seen life more than his age would permit. He was det är billigare. He was kind of amazed that, why are you coming to correct the bill? It's cheaper that way. And I can't eat on somebody else's expense. In the end, it will cost me much more if I do that. But yeah, then the next thing I do, investigations. There's there's a site called Direct MS, and it seems directms.org, and it seems that it's not under the controller of any neurologist nor a pharmaceutical company. And I looked at their page and what they are talking about, and the diet that they recommend is fairly close to what I follow or try to follow. And they had a new treatment called CCSVI, and this is basically, I don't know, Laskimo ja Valtimo are the terms in Finnish. And It is that the blood coming out of your brain, that the veins get they're congested and the blood doesn't flow properly, and this would be one of the reasons of having MS, that your blood vessels don't carry the blood properly out of your brain, and that, in my mind, would also correlate with this Dr. Swank's study, where he discovered that blood cells clot together when you eat a greasy meal or with saturated fat. So now I looked at the Finnish neurologist site and they said, no, there's no concrete evidence. We think that this needs more study and we're not recommending this treatment. Whereas then there are other studies that say that it could be very beneficial. I shall study this a bit more, but what do you call it? Even thinking of it, that they would somehow surgically alter my veins. It's the first kind of scary thought of this. I mean, yeah, to take the decision to go under the knife would be a big one. But interesting finding. I think it's already 10:30. I need to get to bed. We have a big resync tomorrow. I only got up to 91%. I'm a bit miffed. But it's better than zero, which has been the case for many, many days. Night, night. Wednesday, 8th of June 2016. Did my reading, and one thing that came to that I spotted again in this book is that there's an increased risk if you take hepatitis B vaccinations, which I did when I traveled on work to China, and it says that there's nothing I can do about it, but since the risk is 5.2 times greater, it is a good idea for my children to avoid this hepatitis B vaccination. And then another one saying that an RCT has shown that writing down difficult feelings produced a 30% improvement in people with chronic inflammatory disease. It talks about meditation and its benefits to people with MS and other conditions. And this guy here, he actually bases what he writes, their actual somehow medically sound studies. So, me praying, being a Christian, having faith in God healing me and having hope, it is a good thing. In itself, it's a good thing, but then it has this benefit that comes with it. And
you watching this are kind of peeking into my diary on how this thing has wreaked havoc in my life. Just recording this small bit to say and end the video that James is